y'all for coming out today, being a part of this brainstorming team. Please continue to play with all this stuff. What are you building? Is that a rocket ship? Heck yeah, that's what's up. Okay, so today we are going to try to find a better way to keyboard. And basically we have these two devices, a keyboard and a mouse, which is pretty much define how we interact with computers. I did a lot of research into this to kind of figure out where these devices came about. The mouse, as we know today, actually came around from the group whose methodology we're borrowing here for our brainstorming session. The IDEO team developed the mouse that we kind of know today for Apple. And the keyboard was developed late 1800 for, what is it called? Morse code operators. Really, on a functional basis, what these devices are ways that we interact with the technology. We are manipulating data, we're inputting data, storing data, receiving data, and using it to navigate these terminals. Again, I feel that these are extremely archaic, and you may or may not share that opinion. That's totally fine too. But what we want to do is come up with a better way to interact with our technology. One of Kat's ideas was to kind of like what mobile banking is doing now, where you can take a picture of a check and have it on a deposit, but actually expand that to where maybe you could write a paper and just scan it into your computer and have it translate to text as opposed to a non-editable file. Yeah,
well, if you could pull up in any PDF and make it a functional editable file, would be nice. Which I think they probably do that. They have those pins.
Well, just make writing in paper easier because I can always write better manually than I can.
Exactly.
As far as creativity goes, typing it, it's like one thing, but being able to go back and read what I wrote.
And make your little notes and yeah.
I can catch spelling mistakes so much better because the words you misspelled not replaced, So.
Yeah. Number 4 for this last one in this round, I would like, feel free to do whatever you want. I'd like to hear something kind of off the wall a little bit, like something that may never happen, we may never even be able to do, but just a way that we can interact with technology in a way that nobody's maybe thought of yet.
Ways you could use. If you have some type of hook the leads up like EEG? Like they can look at what you're dreaming and all that stuff. Like use the electroencephalogram and decipher things. Like for instance, like I want to start this app on my computer, or I want to open this Word document, or you want to search. It'd be awesome for searching because there's so many freaking times I'll be halfway through typing what I want to search for and forget what I was searching for.
It'd be cool if you could just like the same way, like think about it or just talk to it and be like, all right, so Photoshop, like give me a blue background, a little bit lighter than that, like kind of like the color of like the morning glory, but a little bit less purple than that, and have the computer like figure it out and like build me this shape, but like then move it over there a little bit and make it bigger and swirl the top a little bit more. If I could like talk through, because when I have something that I need to build or something like that, and instead of me sitting through a tutorial and trying to figure out how to do it and doing it really poorly and handing it off to somebody else who's better at Photoshop than I am, it would be really handy if I could just tell Photoshop what I want.
Oh no, I totally agree. I think that would be really cool.
Because it still requires creativity. You're not, like, Photoshop isn't inventing it, it's just doing what you're telling it to.
No, absolutely, yeah.
Or kind of have something that, like, thinks for you in a way. Like, the more I type on my iPhone, it, like, knows what I'm thinking, like you said, before you're even finished. So, like, something that's, like, if you're in a meeting, like, it knows when you get angry and can predict, or it knows when from that sparks an idea, or it knows that it sparks a question that you're going to want to ask after.
Yeah. Like, are you sure you don't mean, this, or do you really want to say that next point?
Yeah.
That we kind of recapped it. I ask that you take your respective colors. If you'd like to switch colors, you're more than welcome to. It looks like we have black over here, red right here, or you can stay with the colors as they are now, and go ahead and place your votes.
And 7 again?
Yes, 7. Unless you want to mix it up, and we can do 9. 7. All right.
a spaceship and a launch station.
Very cool. Do you want to keep it?
No.
Okay, well, I'll take a hint on that. If you play with